In this video, I will show you how to add mixed numbers. A mixed number is just a fraction and a whole number joined together. I'm going to do 1 and 5/6 plus 2 and 3/4. Remember to leave room on this side of the working for your tables and this side in case we need to do a divide at the end. So all we've got, looking at pizzas, is this. We've got one whole pizza here, which I'll just slide underneath, and we've got 5/6. And on this side we've got two whole pizzas, which we've got there, and we've got 3/4. So the first thing you do is just look at the whole pizzas. Don't chop up the pizzas, that's just silly. Take the whole pizzas, there's 2 from there, 1 from there, and that makes 3 whole pizzas, and that's the easy start. We've got 1 plus 2 equals 3. Now if you have a look at the fractions, it's a complicated thing. We've got 6 numbers up there. The secret to success in fractions is don't deal with more than 2 numbers at a time. And that's what we did to start. We just took the whole pizzas. 2 plus 1 equals 3. I'm going to set the pizzas to the side because we don't want them cluttering things up just now. Now, what do? We go just do exactly the same as we did with the simple fractions. We've now got quarters and sixths, so we need the tables for 6 and 4. So you're going to do the tables down with 6 and 4 until you find the same number, and then you're going to circle them. Press pause and find the number. Four is the smallest number, so we add another 4 to get 2 4s is 8. Then 6 is now the smallest number, so we add another 6, so we get 6 2s is 12. Then 8 is a smaller number, add another 4 and you get 12, which is 3 4s. So that's how easy it was. Circle the 2, and that is your numbers that you put at the bottom. So it's going to be in 12ths. So we put 12 on the bottom there, plus 12 on the bottom there. Now we've got to find the top numbers. Could you press pause and find the top numbers? We have 6 times 2 equals 12 slices in the whole pizza. So the parts we actually have, we had 5 and they're all divided into 2 bits. So we've got 5 times 2 equals 10 slices out of the 12. Now could you press pause and do the second fraction if you haven't already got it done? This time we've got 4 times 3 equals 12 slices in the whole pizza. So the parts we've got, the 3 parts we've got, are also chopped into 3 bits. So it's 3 times 3 equals 9 12ths. So now we're down to just dealing with these 2 numbers. We've got 10 12ths and 9 12ths. Could you press pause and add the parts? First, write the 3, the whole pizzas are still there, so write them on the next line, and we're adding 10 plus 9 equals 19 12ths. So 19's bigger than 12, so we've got to do the divide. So we've got 12 and 19. Could you do the divide and find the final answer? The 19 divided by 12 gives us 1 whole pizza, and we've got 7 left over. We're dividing by 12, it's in 12ths, so it's 7 12ths. So we've 1 and 7 12ths there, but we've also got the 3 there. So we've got 3 whole pizzas, plus another whole pizza makes 4 whole pizzas, and 7 12ths. So that's our final answer. It's that easy. We just do it in stages. We get down to the final answer. We'll have a look at it on pizzas. We started with 1 5/6 pizzas. So here's our 5/6 pizza here. We can swap it because we've divided each one into 2 bits, and there's our 12s. 2 bits for each of the 12s. So that's our 10 12s. So the quarters, we've got 3 quarters which we can swap for the 9 12s. You can see that there each of them's divided into 3, so we've got 3 for each of them, 3, 6, 9, so we've got our 9 12s there. The next stage, we added them, so if you add them together you can see we've got 19 altogether. And our final answer, if we move 2 of them into there, we get a whole pizza which we add to the 3 pizzas we've already got, and we get 4 whole pizzas, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12. So this easy form of working, where we work it in bits, can get us our final answer. And there's our final answer. We've got 4 pizzas and 7 12s. Right, I'll give you another question for you to do on your own. You are going to do 2 2/3 plus 1 3/5. Remember to put your sum in the middle and leave room for working on either side. You have 2 2/3 pizzas and 1 3/5 pizzas. Press pause and add the whole pizzas. Two pizzas plus 1 pizza equals 3 pizzas. Now press pause and do a bit of the times tables to find the bottom numbers. We have thirds and fifths, so we put a 3 and a 5 for the 3 and 5 times table. 3 is the smallest number. We add 3 to get 6, which is 2 3s. 5 is now the smallest number, so we add another 5 to get 10, which is 2 5s. 6 is now the smallest number, so we add another 3 to get 9, which is 3 3s, and now 9 is still the smallest number, so we add another 3, which gives us 12. 10 is now the smallest number, so we now add another 5 to give us 3 5s is 15. And now 12 is the smallest number, add another 3, and we get 15. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3s is 15, and 3 5s is 15. So we now know the bottom numbers. So we write in 15 at the bottom of each fraction. Now to find the top numbers. Press, pause, and find the top numbers for the fractions. We have 3 times 5, giving us 15 slices altogether. So we've got 2 of the thirds, so we must also multiply that by 5. So it means we've got 10 slices out of 15. On the other side, it's 5, so we multiply by 3 to give us 15 slices. So we've got 3 of the fifths, so we must multiply that by 3 because we've got more of them, and we get 9. So what we do is we multiply the top and bottom by the same number. The next thing to do is to add the 15ths. So press pause and add the 15ths. We've got 10 15ths and 9 15ths, so we must have 19 15ths. Now watch and not forget to keep the 3 whole pizzas that we had at the side. Next thing we've got to do is the wee divide. So press pause and do your divide. There's 115 in your 19, plus we've got 4 left over. So there must be 4, and we're dividing by 15, so it's 15ths we're dealing with, and it's 4 15ths. Now bringing this in here, we've got the 4 15ths, but we've got an extra pizza. So the extra pizza plus the 3 gives us 4 and 4 15ths. Right, let's have a look at this question using pizzas. On this side we've got 2 2/3, there's your 2 2/3, and on the other side we've got 1 3/5. There's your 1 and your 3/5. The first thing you did was nice and easy. 1 whole plus 2 whole pizzas gives you 3 pizzas. So that was taking the 1 and the 2 from this side to make your 3. Then you looked at your pizzas. They're not the same type, we can't add them yet. So you went down the table looking for which type you could get until you came to 15s. So then we could switch our pizzas, so we could cut them up into 15s, and there's the replacement in 15. So you can see there's 5 of them for each third. So now we've got the thirds into 15ths, the 5ths, there's 1, 2, 3, so there's 3 in every 5th, so we can replace it there. Again, you can see 1/5 is 3 15ths. So now we've got it converted to 15ths, so we just add them together and we get 19 of them. I'm not going to count round the 19, you'll have to believe me at that point. And then you take your 15ths and you make them up to the whole by dividing, and you got 1 whole and you got 4 left over. So in the end you got 4 whole pizzas and 4 15ths. Now it's about time for a little test. The test will just be on 2 questions. Press pause and do the mini test. If you got any wrong, have another look at the video and do the test again. If you got them both right, go straight to subtracting fractions. We will do mixed examples with both adding and subtracting after we do the subtracting fractions.